Today's episode is sponsored by Sir 007. Thank you for being solid.
Well, there it is. The Cloister. Nice. And it's added 32 splendour. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Now, we drained a lot of resources doing that. What am I going to want to build next? It's worth working out. Because we do have some monastics that are unemployed. They're not villagers, they're monastics. Pretty sure. Yeah. So getting another kitchen up and running could be pretty good. So we're cooking the simple stew at the moment. Oh, look, we could get the vegetables going. But we'd also have to start importing cheese. Whereas we have wheat and honey. That being said, we don't have much honey. So we would need to increase the honey efforts. We have a good amount of meat though, and we do get wine. So that could be a good one. There's not enough grapes, is there? Legit not enough grapes. Do we make all this grapes as well? Maybe. Because I think we may need to get some bees and stuff back here for the honey. The next project. Now, we've still got quite a good amount of supplies here. I was thinking, because we fill up here quite well, that it might be worth emptying some out of here. Yeah, we want to empty those bits out. I've made it now that we buy 100 tools to try and maintain 100. Now, we could see about trying to improve our routes. That would take 250 bread to improve our route to Northbury. I might try and go without. But look, we could invest in our Davenport route. 300 planks. That's almost all of our planks. Davenport. How important is Davenport? We buy from them. Well, we are going to want gold, but we're never going to want much. Marble. Never going to want much of that. Level 2 is probably fine. Sell to them honey, wax. Though I might stop selling the honey, and they're not really buying the wax. We are. So I'm not sure it's worth it. Improve the trade route Kinstone. We would need to gain more influence to get that done. There's nothing really here. I mean, we could influence and we would gain 10, so we can look towards upgrading our Kinstone trade route. So we buy, look, we can buy the polished stone and everything like that, the iron, the cheese. And we can sell all sorts to them. Okay, let's do an influence on that. Let's get that going. So I quite like finishing the hospitarium. I kind of like the idea of getting that done. So we have, I think, everything we would need to complete that, with perhaps a slight... Yeah, no, we've got everything we need. And apparently they're already working on it. But it's saying waiting for builders. I'm a little bit concerned. It might be broken like those fences got. I really hope not. I'd like them to build it without me having to redesign it. Look at all the donations. Look at all the donations. That's what that full symbol is. Our donations. Let's get candles here. We've also got cheese overflowing. Oh my goodness. Let's empty that out. Let's get rid of all these berries and we might start storing some cheese in here. That could be good. But I am concerned that this is on waiting for builder. And that I might have to redesign. Cancel and redesign it. Like I did with the fence to get them to do it. What if we just did like a bit of it, right? So if I cancelled that building and then reapplied it. So it's like a change. I wonder if that would rejig them into focusing on it again. It didn't with the wall, with the fencing, but look at all the resources that are already in it. It'd be a real pain to have to do it again. Right, let's put cheese in there. Let's pull out the wine. Let's get cheese in here. So, sorry, that, not cheese. Candles. I can't put candles in there. Interesting. Okay, let's see about getting the candles in here. Candles, also gems. So there's somewhere to pull all this stuff out from. Wow, just amazing donations. Absolutely fantabulous. Wunderbar, right. That would be good. Oh, they are bringing resources here now. They are doing it. Okay. This is being built again. Exciting, exciting. God, they've donated bread. No, we immediately took it out. What's going on with happiness, though? We do have some happiness problems, don't we? Look at this. Not at all happy. Service, monastic food. Yeah, we need to get these kitchens up and running, don't we? It's weird because we've got all these dishes here, and this used to function but seems to have stopped, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's saying there's no door. But this was functioning, and now it seems to have stopped. So, requires interior access. I mean, it should have interior access. I mean, it certainly used to. Because of this door. We'll get that whole thing built. We'll see if it helps. And then we'll see about getting these kitchens built, because that will also help with interior access. But this used to function, and it seems to have stopped. So, don't know. But there's things we can try. Yeah, I can't help but notice they are only working on this one piece. I think we're going to have to delete and rebuild each part to get them to actually build it again. Because it just sort of stops. I'm not working on any other part. Okay, let me mess around with it. Okay. Give it another go. See what happens. See what happens. I mean, Sana is instantly bringing polished stone. So this feels like a good start. Now, while they're working on that hospitarium, or at least I hope they're working on the hospitarium, and I can't help but notice as well that the candles haven't... Oh, no, but there are. There's masses of candles. Wow, there's just so many candles. I got a lot of candles. Oh, look. I've got them on the market too as well now. Oh, yeah. So, what was I saying? While they're hopefully working on that, I'd like to design the garden in the cloister. I would. We want to make it all lovely. We do. I think we're going to need to be making it angular. Okay. Nice and janky, isn't it? But I think we will... Now I've got a... Oh. What's happening here? We've got a double doorway business here, but a single here. So we need to get that... Make sure that we get that right. And we'll do the same on the other side. Do you know what? I may not be happy with this because what I'd really like to do actually is get a fountain in the middle. Ooh, we're gonna have to change this. Something like this. Okay. And then we'll repeat over here. Now we've got, again, it's a bit frustrating. It's not central here. It's not central. Cloisters are hard. Cloisters are hard. That's really annoying, actually. I knew it was off. I didn't know it was off that much. Because the thing is, you've got even number. So maybe I should have done, because I wanted it to be central with this as well, but it's not. Maybe I should have done 2 here as well, but then all of these would have been tiny. No! All of a sudden I hate my cloister. What do we do? What do we do? Okay. What if we try... The thing is that I would have to double up. To make this more central, I'd have to do... Oh, we've got the snap off. I'd have to do like a weird thing like this to make it viable. And then can you see how we've got like these arches go overlapping into each other? If we got rid of those, moved these, and then had the overlapping arches where they sort of disappear into that corner piece, you know, sort of hiding it effectively. That might work. That might work. Of course, we've made this fountain now. And we're going to have to move the fountain sort of only a smidge. And then we're going to have to repeat the same over here. Oh my goodness! How aggravating. Okay. With those adjustments done, will this now work? They've got to build the adjustments, but I'm hoping that this may work better now. Okay. I think it's going to work this time. Even though the whole thing needs rebuilding. Well, not the whole thing, but a lot of it needs rebuilding. We have a real problem with this. I don't understand why this has stopped functioning. Why it suddenly thinks there's no interior access. I don't know. It's fine. There's a door. Oops. Here in build mode, interior access absolutely fine. It used to work. It was working, and now it's not. I don't know what to do about that. The only other thing I can think of doing is allowing this kitchen to get built and this kitchen to get built, because this will always also include interior access, and hope that helps. This one is simple stew. This one we might make golden gruel. We could also do the robust roast. This one could be garnished greens. Okay. Yeah. Because the monks are getting increasingly unhappy. We have no monastic food, no rustic food, unless they get rustic food from market, which they're clearly not doing. It's a problem. We've got ourselves a real problem here. And it's quite aggravating. But let's allow our builders to get on with things and stuff. So with this kitchen built, the interior of this does seem to be working again. So finally, we're getting rustic and monastic food sorted. This is coming along nicely. We always have far too many candles through donations, and nobody actually really buys them on the market. So I think what we'll do is see if we can start selling surplus. Do you know, I'm not entirely sure. We'll put candles on our thing here, and we could sell everything above 50. Why not? Why not, eh? Now, this garden is looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. I can't help but notice this is going over a little bit. I'm just going to live with that. We're just going to live with that. But could we do something a little extra? Maybe, you know, it's like maybe some bennies or something, you know. Maybe we could put a bench here. It feels like it should be much nicer. A much nicer one, though, doesn't it? It does, let's be honest. Something with splendour as well for our clergy. Not that we're going to be short of that, I can tell you. But like, ooh, the elegant one. What about the elegant one? Maybe that would be good. Maybe a little lighting. Some flowers. Now some flowers would be good. Or just like these. Oh, these. Wow, that's quite big though, isn't it? It is actually quite big. Could we sort of shove it? In the middle of the fountain like that? Oh, yes. I do wonder actually if these lamps are a little much. I'm not sure I like them. I might take those away. Get rid of these. They might be a little overkill for me. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? That is pretty good. We now have enough influence to increase the Kinstone Abbey trade route. I think we should invest in that. Yes. Yes. Now that we're using the honey to make these golden gruels, let's have a look. Aren't we selling... Wrong menu. Aren't we selling honey? Yeah, we're sell everything above 20. Let's stop doing that. We'll sell everything above maybe 95. See how we get on with that. I might do the same with herbs, just to calm that down. Then in this one... Oh, look, we're making the robust roasts as well. Because we have the wine and the meat. So, do you know what? I say, let's make the final kitchen. I would also say, let's get the other refectory going. Let's get all this going. Because in here, we can only sell the golden gruel and the simple stew. Yeah. So we're going to need the other refectory in order to be able to sell the other meals. We need to keep getting monastics in. Oh my goodness, I just missed most of them. Because there's lots of jobs going. There are lots of jobs going. Oh, look, they're building this in. They're building in the rest of the hospitarium. It's happening. Oh my goodness. Do you know? I feel like this might need some shiny bits. You know, like one of these, and a gargoyle, and maybe another one of those. I feel it needs them. No? You don't think so? Not into it? I think we should put... Oh, that's the wrong kind of building, though. Okay. We have this garden, which I think looks amazing, can I just say? I may or may not be biased. Where's my... I've gone past it. Where's my... That's it. Do we stick one here? I think so. And do we stick another one? Maybe here. Maybe yes. Oh, this is going to be great. We'll be able to do some lovely things here. Do we stick a well in here? I think a well in here could be well good. No. Do you not think? Maybe here. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe gross. Just a water source, a close by water source could be nice. And we'll put in some nice plants here. I'm not doing them as part of the monastery. Just doing them basic like. There we go. I think that's pretty nice. We could see about, though, getting in places to sit. Look at the marble. Isn't it amazing? If we went marble, would I do these graceful? They do just place. Oh, you've got to love it. Well, I mean, you haven't got to, but why wouldn't you? Pop that in. Do you know what? I hate that. Let's do more rustic lighting for the monastery. Torches. I feel like that's the way. Like it's the way. More rustic. There we go. More rustic. Should we have cypress trees up this wall? Only it's going to be proper bare, innit? I legit don't want them though. That's too far back. Can you see that? That's far too back. Yeah, don't like it. What we could do, we have like this thing. It's a little bit weird, but we could. I never know what to do with this green hedge, but oh my goodness, I do wish I could get it straight. It's not quite straight. You know, I never know what to do with these green hedges, so we'll just do our best with it, I suppose, to make like a little feature thing. It's a little bit weird. It is a little bit weird though, isn't it? What have I done? Do we put these taller ones in? Maybe. And then maybe put these taller ones in. I mean, it's still weird, don't get me wrong. What am I doing? It's like devil horns in the garden. Stick that on there as well. They don't need to know. They don't need to know what I'm doing. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty though, isn't it? It's pretty. Oh, we've done a thing. Pop that there as well. There. I mean, I think that's really lovely. You know, we're sort of getting the gardens sorted. Oh, yeah. So, seems like the last kitchen is going up. I'm hoping they're still working on this. Lots of good food kicking around for them. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Question is, do we get some bees and stuff going back here? I think maybe yes, some additional bee stuff. So if we came in to edit this, add sub building, we want the apiaries. These, yeah. I'd like some apiaries. We're probably going to stick them around here. And then we could change this to what now? Herbs. Put the herbs in here. Empty those. And then make this the wax. That'll be good. That will be good. Oh, it's building up. It's building up. It's a happening. And they are, look, we can see this is also starting to build, this refectory. This refectory is huge, this one. It's a big one, that's for sure. Do you know what might be nice? Is if we... Oh, look, a monk statue. This is a different one. It's like a mob one. Ooh. Oh. Right. Well, one... I think I might stick that there. But I was also thinking a shrine here could be good. You know, a shrine could be good. So I'm going to pop that in as well. Now we require more marble. Mind you, we do have some sculptures. We had 2. We were gifted some. I know that we were. I'm quite sure of it. Oh, look, a new house has formed here. Curb and Monster. They've moved to there. Interesting. That means there must be some vacancies kicking around elsewhere. There must be. They do move around, don't they? This is a little inconvenient. I'm not going to lie. We'll make this 18. I'm not going to get rid of it, though. Greenwald. It is what it is. Oh dear. The vegetables are going to get proper tricky, aren't they? Oh no. No. Give. Okay, good, right. Okay, so we better sort their house out. Outside territory. I'll give you outside territory. Do that. We are going to have to, I guess, delete this fence. Delete that fence. And give them a front gate here. A little bit weird. What we might have to do is move this a smidge like this. And then this is also now just in a really bad spot. I suppose we could just straight up move it into their garden. Maybe move it into their garden. You know, yeah, that could work. And I might get some lighting back here. Excellent. Perhaps with some barrels. Just sort of keep that vibe going. And I reckon we could put a bench at the back of the windmill here, maybe. Ooh, we've improved our trade route with Kinstone. Excellent. There we go. So they were probably enjoying coming home this way. And I've now ruined that. And they probably won't want to live there anymore. But, you know, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So what we're going to do is do a quick bit of free build here, because I think I would also like a shrine on this street corner here. I think that would be lovely. Yeah? I think that'd be lovely. So vegetables then, because we're, look, all this is being built. And we've got the cheese, but no vegetables. We also need to keep moving people in, because we're building up a lot of jobs right now. You know, the bee stuff's going to go in. Are they going to build that? I hope so. I freaking hope so.